What's up, hustlers? Got two quick little stories for y'all real quick. Alright, one of them, about 5 years ago, in the summer of 2019, I was doing Doordash real heavy. I ended up doing an order for a popular kind of little uppity fish restaurant. Now, I ended up doing a big catering order. It was huge. It was big. They just randomly sent it to me. No, I'm telling the story. I got out there. That's when they still had the catering programs where you could pick it the day before. I ended up catching it. I mean, it was random. I just caught it and did it. I did it the next day. Now, back then at that time, Doordash had the preferred program. Preferred program, if y'all don't know or never had it, was you were able to see the catering orders because they had it. It was a great system back then. They had it the day before. If you was a catering driver, you get to see the orders. And if you were a preferred driver, you got to see them orders 2 hours earlier than everybody else from those preferred restaurants. And after doing that order, I ended up becoming a preferred driver for that restaurant. They didn't know it was called brown bag seafood. They didn't know it. The people themselves didn't know it. They just the manager, one of the managers from there, put it on there. They say, I liked how I worked, how I did the job. The customer gave them good confidence, blah 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 blah. So I didn't know. They gave it to me. It was great because the tips was immaculate. Long story short, before I got started, getting preferred, they had a different preferred driver. It was a young black lady. Color don't matter. I just had to put that out there. Anyway, she was getting them before me, and she actually got mad at me for getting them orders. It was kind of crazy. She didn't tell me particularly though. She told the lady who was running the orders, and the lady told me, but I never brought it to the black young delivery driver lady. I just left alone. I ain't messy like that. So for years, the whole time while that was going on until the pandemic hit, she, behind my back, the driver was asking them to take me off because she wanted to get all the orders. She didn't like the fact of me getting ordered, even though we got cool in real life. We were cool or whatever. There wasn't no beef or nothing. But behind my back, she didn't want me to have the orders or whatever. And eventually, don't know what happened, but she still worked with her, but I don't. So maybe she got what she wanted. But anyway, how do I know this? Because about a month or two ago, almost 2 months now, I run into her. She tells me how hard it is in the delivery world for her. Like, how it sucks. She lost all, she don't do Doordash no more. She do Uber. She just now really like doing Instacart stuff of that nature, whatever. What did I do? I ended up telling her about all the other catering apps. I know probably y'all probably thinking like, dang, PJ, why you help her? Because to me, being helpful goes further than vengeance. For me, I'm just not that type of person. Even though somebody did me wrong on that particular order. Now, if you go a little crazy or do a little extra stuff, yeah, I snap off. But in that particular situation, I feel like it would help her better. She has kids, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it would help her better for giving her the information that'll help her. All three of the apps. Same apps I do every day, or majority of the time, 3 cater apps. I gave all of them. And I even give a reference. She's like, you can reference. I say, you probably can at one of them. I think I can get reference and deliver, but the other one, I ain't care. Just, you were struggling, you needed help. Well, I'll say skip you. All right, story number 2. This happened today. This is not even 24 hours old. Earlier today, I had a catering order. When I got to the restaurant, it was a couple. They had a bunch of catering orders that day today, or whatever. Now there was a black young lady that was there before me. She was right there. I guess she was getting her order and was walking out the door, or loading into her car. And I parked across the street, and eventually I got my order. So she been loaded to the car, about to get in the car, or whatever. When I came out the restaurant, I had my 2 bags. I'm walking across her car. I hear a clink clink on her car. She trying to start it up. It wouldn't clink. Heard that sound a million times. Most likely a starter, maybe alternator, probably a starter, whatever. Didn't say nothing or whatever. I put the bags up and I sat there. I put the bags up in my car and I sat there. Now, as soon as she heard the clink, she jumped out her car, got one of them little charger boxes or whatever, hooked it up and fired the car up. Ended up firing it up or whatever. But long story short, I sat there and made sure she was cool. Even though she don't even know it. She don't even know I played around and waited because I'm not gonna leave nobody stranded out there, especially from downtown street Chicago. I'm not gonna leave her stranded, but she don't know that. And then we literally didn't say a word. Like, it was really like a hi at the beginning when I was beginning day. Other than that, it was early morning. I don't talk a lot anyway. So, but you know, it's not known. She probably don't even know that I waited to that. So when I heard her file call, I started my stuff and I pulled off. Long story short, I'm saying that just to clarify what type of person I am. Now, I got a little backlash for the last little video when I was talking about saving is the new hustle. Now, don't get me wrong, people. Whatever I put out here, I put out there to help. To me, from my perspective, because I mean, I know y'all don't see everything in the comments. They don't put everything in the comment section. People are able to get in touch with me through Discord and other little ways or whatever they see me at. So that's what's like, a comment section that ain't the only way to get in touch with me. Some people felt some type of way. If y'all didn't watch that video, it was just saying that don't burn yourselves out. Overall, the premise of the video. Stop, you know, so I was just talking about some people work 12 to 14 hours a day. Like, you know, long story short, the message of that video is meant to make sure you're not overdoing it. Try to live off of less, because if you have to work that long, like, long story short, if you was working 8 hours and you got to work and you was making your money, and now you got to work 12 hours to get that's a loss. That is a loss. So you should really learn how to live off that 8 hours worth of money instead of trying to work 12 hours to get the same money you used to. With inflation and everything, the same money you used to is not even the same money. So you have to work more, spending more gas, more time. You're making less than, honestly, you're making less than you used to make, because you have to spend more time to get the money you used to make. And I just said that's not the way. We have to find other ways. Gig apps are cool and they lovely, and I love them to death. I'm still working off of full time, but I'm making, you know, I'm not pushing it to the max. I'm trying to live off the minimum, the least I can live off of, because that gives me more wiggle room. If I just do a fantastic week and blow it off the park, cool. But if not, I'm not stressing myself to the edge just to make sure I make this set amount of money. I think that's somewhat of a W-2 mindset. I gotta work this hours. Why? If it's not busy, why are you trying to work? I'm gonna throw this out. Like, if it's 8 hours, like, let's feel like an 8-hour work week. If you work 8 hours every day, 7 days a week, I feel like that's a healthy work week. You can work 4 hours lunch, 4 hours dinner, or whatever, whichever way that falls at you. But the people who work 12 hours, put another 4 hours on top of that, that 4 hours is going to fall somewhere weird. I don't care which way you put it. If you put 2 hours on this end, 2 hours on the other end, meaning you could go 2 hours earlier than lunch or 2 hours later at night, at some point every day, there's a dead time, and that dead time is eating up at your pockets. To me personally, I'd love to have a $750, $700, $800 week off of one tank of gas, then $1,000 plus board with 2 to 3 more tanks of gas, filling my car up 2 to 3 more times. Why? Because that money add up, then more wear and tear. It's just, you know, just to be smarter with our money. It's not always, we have to accept the fact that the tipping has gone down. These apps are cutting corners every corner possible, so that we have to live with less just to be all right, or find another way. That's all I was really saying. I didn't mean to offend nobody. If y'all grind, if the money is making sense to y'all, if it's making sense to y'all, I mean, like, literally, like, making real sense. I'm gonna keep emphasizing that, because you made your goal, but you had to live outside. Like, it's not always worth it, man. Just try to evaluate, try to break stuff down. Try to see what's the bottom. What can I really live off of? And what made me come to this realization, other than the money getting funny and Doordash and stuff like that, changing their stuff, it's times when I had to miss days, but still was okay. Like, I had a car problem for 2-3 days or something, and I missed days, but the money was still cool. And of course, I cut some things out of my life that I didn't need. I wasn't using as much as I supposed to, or using it once a month. Like, you know, evaluate, break stuff down, see what you need, what you don't need, and that helps out a lot. And I just try to run and gun. If it's a Tuesday and there's no peak pay or incentives on DoorDash or Uber Eats, stuff like that, or I don't have a catering that's gonna put me in position after I do this catering to do it, I'll just take a day off. Why? That gas can go a lot further when it is busy, or when I do get a bunch of orders, to just tear off. I mean, you know, it was just only a suggestion. It's never a way to offend people, whatever. Get your money. Just get your money the smartest way possible. That's all I ask. That's it. That's all, man. Never talk about hustle don't exist or no. I have it. It's still in me. I'm just projecting it in a bunch of other ways. And that's why I do this YouTube channel. I don't get paid off this channel. I still ain't monetized or nothing like that, but I do this help because why? Because YouTube helped me. YouTube changed my life to where I'm doing this full time, so I just giving it forward. My other YouTube channel, I'm doing the YouTube business thing, whatever for that, but I don't do that with this one. I don't try to be fake or unauthentic on this channel. This is just me trying to help, literally help people. That's what I'm here for real. And of course, I put out some videos, show the experience, just, you know, show a different perspective. I do that, but like if I really want to treat this channel as a business, there's a bunch of other stuff I could do. I see what's trending right now. Look, I study YouTube like crazy. I see what's trending. I see what everybody clicking on as far as these videos. I could make a trillion videos like that, but that's not my purpose. Nor do I want to be phony. And that's no offense to nobody else. I'm not shooting shots at nothing. I'm just saying I just do this channel this way on purpose. It's not an accident. It's not a fluff. It's not a. This is my authentic channel. But yeah, I think I rambled enough. If y'all made this far, hit that like and subscribe, man. Please stay safe out there. Stay safe. Of course, keep your hustle, but put the smart on it. Make it a smart hustle. Make it. Try to figure out a way to use less of your profit. Use less of your money to make profits. I'm saying the more profits, less spending on it, because technically gas and other things, that's our investment to it to make more money. But if we're investing way too much more and the profit ain't up there, why keep doing it that particular way? Not saying it still ain't money out here. It is. It's just not money out here 24 hours a day no more. To me, that's what I think. But anyway, I'm done rambling, man. Hit that like and subscribe. Hustle out. Peace.